Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second day of the Trico Forestry Campus. I hope you had a nice evening yesterday. The weather forecast for today is pretty sunny. There are not a lot of clouds out today. We don't expect rain. But if you look at, may I do it? I'm used to be a weatherman. I had a look at the satellite images and I saw there's a cold front, a low pressure system approaching from the west, from France, and it's already raining in France, and the clouds will get here in the night, and it will start to rain. So tomorrow, it's a pity. Tomorrow we want to do this downhill hike on the famous Streif. You don't have to miss it. It's a little bit steep, okay, and it will rain a little bit tomorrow in the morning, okay. But no problem. We say in Austria, there is no bad weather. There is only bad clothing. So. No problem, we'll do it tomorrow. We have to do it, you don't have to miss it. So, that's cool. It's my first weather forecast in English, I love it. I did everything. I stood in front of blue screen, green screen, on the top of the mountains, in the storm, in the snow, everything, but this is the first time in English, I love it. Thank you very much. Done. So, what's on the program today? Today we have two special topics. The first one is about ownership of the forests. The second is about reforestation and deer management. We will highlight both topics with two expert panel lectures which are followed by hopefully lively panel discussion. And afterwards you are also invited to put your own question, to participate with your own questions. Each of these panels will later on be followed by a coffee break, of course, and most of all by an inspirational journey that will give you the 1 hour chance to dig a little bit deeper into some special topics we have outside. You may have saw it already, 3 stands, and there you have the chance to learn more and also to give questions to our experts, which we will see later on. So, but now let's start with a short welcome by Quizta Agro. You know, behind every successful event, there's a strong woman. Please give, yeah, that's true. And she's here, she will come to the stage right now. Welcome on stage Catalina Bardewyk. She's from the business unit New Technology, and also a warm welcome to Thomas Rogy. He's sales manager for repellents at Quizta Agro. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for them.
So thank you very much, Andy, for this nice introduction. I had the pleasure, I think, to meet most of you already yesterday. So my name is Catalina Bardewyk. I'm responsible with Quizta Agro for the business unit in-house biologicals, meaning, of course, that's the house of Trico, our first biological product which we developed. It's the house of new innovation around forestry, but it's also the house where we develop other biological products for not only for forestry, but also for agriculture. So be it oil seeds, be it specialty crops, there is a lot of innovation to come in the next years. And so I'm looking forward to launches not only of Trico now in North America, but also to more launches in Central Europe for farmers. It's for me an extreme pleasure to welcome you all, and it's also amazing to see the diversity of you, because if we look around, we are around 80 people, we represent over 30 nationalities, there are over 40 different entities. It doesn't matter if it's really practitioners or if it's industry, if it's association, if it's academia. And I think it's exciting to have this event, this growing together, and we demonstrated yesterday quite well that we are up to it. I think there were so many exchanges, not only in the first day of program, but then, of course, over good food and over plenty of drinks. And I am certain we will continue to do so over the course of the day, but more importantly also, of course, tonight.
Well, Catalina, while you were talking, I was really looking very close if I miss anybody in here, yeah? Because after the long night yesterday, I was not so sure that I can welcome everybody this morning. But the saying in forestry is work hard and party hard, yeah? So even with our age, we can manage that, yeah? So First thing what I really want to do is say thank you. Yeah, thank you to you all that you join us here today and tomorrow. So if the weather is nice and we can do some walking. Thanks a lot for the work you have done. So meaning the reason why we are here is actually Tricot and the great work of our partners in the last 10 years with some of you, and with some of you even now since 20 years. Yeah. So another example for sustainability. So it's not just forestry, it's also relationship with family businesses. Most of our partners are small family business. Agneta, you know. Agneta, it's nice to see you here. So it's you and not your avatar. Yeah. So we have this because I still remember communicating via snail mail with your father. Yeah. So yeah, times have changed. So I think we have achieved quite a lot in the last 20 years. So now Tricot is registered in 21 countries in Europe, in the important countries in North America. And I think we can say it's the best product on the European market. And Brian, you can confirm it's definitely also the best one in North America.
Thank you. But today is, of course, not only about Tricot, it's about the bigger topic. How do we jointly address the big challenges which lie ahead of us? And there are quite a few big challenges, and we will hear later about that also from Peter Meyer. But if we look at a couple of figures, we want to sustain 1 trillion trees globally. We want, as a political goal, to plant additional 8 billion trees in Europe until 2030. And if you talk to practitioners, and we did a recent survey, I think in Germany, with 46 stakeholders from state forests, from municipalities, from private forests, from church forests, and they said basically we see 5 to 10% reforestation rate per year, what we need. So it doesn't matter what figure you take. I mean, what is clear is that we are speaking about a massive amount of trees which need to get planted. And it's not only about planting them, it's about protecting every single one of them. And for that, it is important to have that exchange. It's important to have everybody engaged, and it's important to find together good measures to ensure that every tree is growing up to a healthy tree.
Yeah, well, we don't have to mention the issues now forestry is confronted with. Yeah? So we know it's climate change, one topic. So with the weather extremes, we also had some avalanches here last night. And what we have seen, and this is pretty much the same in North America and over here, it's browsing. Yeah? So we made this survey in Germany, where I think it was 40 experts said,
46, huh?
46, yeah, cited that browsing is really one of the biggest issues at the beginning. Yeah? So to get plants to grow well, they have to be protected. Well, Brian, you can confirm that. So also in what we have seen on the West Coast, so to plant red cedar is really an issue. So without protection, it's not really working anymore. Yeah. So that's the reality actually. Yeah. So there are many other reasons why we can talk hours and hours about the challenges in forestries, and we have today some experts then on the panel afterwards. Yeah.
No, I think we had already a very good kickstart yesterday, and I'm sure we will enjoy this very inspiring program. What I ask from you is just take that chance, mingle, exchange, and let's together come up with some actions, what we can do in order to make the world greener, with more trees, with healthier trees. And with that, I would say, enjoy the program, have fun. And I think we will have plenty of fun during the day, but then, of course, also in the evening.
Yes, and like the trees, we will do some networking.